Good evening and welcome to this evening's forum sponsored by the Naperville Area Homeowners Confederation, or better known as the Confederation. Our program tonight will be as follows. First, we will introduce the candidates and each will give an opening statement. The candidates' opening statements will be followed by the candidates responding to 2 rounds of questions. Round 1 will be responses to at least 2 questions prepared by the Confederation, and round 2 will be questions from the audience. So I now will turn over the podium and control of tonight's forum to Bob Fisher. Bob?
Good evening. We will start on my left with Tonia Khouri. Tonia was born and raised in DuPage County. She is a wife, mother, and small business owner. Tonia's been married to Joe for 20 years, and they have 3 children. She currently volunteers as co-chair of the Bennett Cares Committee and is chairwoman of the Ways and Means Committee for the Naperville Women's Club. Tonia also enjoys being a member of the Naperville Rotary and tries to live by their motto, service above self. Tonia.
Thank you. And thank you all for coming. Thank you to the Naperville Area Homeowners Confederation for hosting this forum. My name is Tonia Khouri, and as my biography stated, I am a wife, a mother, and a business owner. My husband and I own Green Tea Services, which is a service company with 6 different divisions. And you might see our trucks around town, they have a T on the top. This company we started, my husband and I, 9 years ago in our basement, and we now have over 16,000 customers. So it's that business experience that I want to bring to the county board. Experience with budgeting, forecasting, job creation, management, all skills that will benefit the county board. And one of my main issues is keeping our taxes low. And we keep our taxes low by keeping our costs low. And I will work to keep our costs low the same way I keep my business costs low, by consolidating and streamlining the operation and making our county government the most cost-effective, efficient government possible while still providing quality county services. Now, starting a business from scratch and turning it into a company that employs over 100 local residents, that takes dedication and commitment. And I will take this same dedication and commitment to the county board. So if I have the honor of serving you as your county board member, I am committed to serve you with dedication and prudence and to have an A+ grade on attendance, honesty, and integrity. Thank you.
Thank you. So the first NAHC prepared question is this. There has been a great deal of discussion, including the county-funded Crow-Horwath study, about eliminating duplication among government agencies as well as gaining efficiencies by sharing services between units of government. How do you feel about this consolidation effort, and do you believe the county or other units of government, for example municipalities, are the appropriate aggregators? Tonia.
I agree with consolidating our local governments to streamline processes and make services as cost-effective and efficient as possible. DuPage County has 39 different municipalities and 9 townships. Surely there are services that can be shared to reduce costs. For instance, we can consolidate some of our fire districts. A great example of how this is already being successful is the West Suburban Fire Rescue Alliance, who has begun to allow departments to share common resources and provide more cost-effective services. The key to making this process a success is to form a coalition with participants from the county, the municipalities, and the taxing bodies to work together in an impartial manner and develop a shared service model. I have seen firsthand how consolidating and streamlining can positively affect an organization. With my business, Green Tea Services, we increased our business 70% during the recession while never raising our prices. We accomplished this with smart decision-making, as well as streamlining and consolidating our operation to make it the most cost-effective, efficient operation as possible, while still providing quality services. We need creative and innovative leaders on the county board who can offer solutions to the new challenges we face. And I am one of those leaders with proven results and proven experience. Thank you.
Many of our municipalities utilize the council manager form of government with a professional, non-political appointed administrator managing the various departments. Should DuPage County follow this model and have a professional administrator managing its various agencies and departments reporting to the county board? Tonia.
Thank you. I agree with the council manager form of government. It combines the strong political leadership of the board with the strong managerial experience of an appointed local government manager. The board will still be the policymakers, still be the decision makers elected to represent their constituents. They will still be their constituents' contact person at the county level. The manager will ensure that policies are carried out to serve all of DuPage County. This non-political executive office can focus on providing services with efficiency and integrity. This form of government is using everyone's expertise for the maximum benefit. By having someone take on the day-to-day operations, our county board and chairman can spend time adding vision and leadership and growth to DuPage County. They can focus on economic development, major projects, capital investments, while the county manager would carry out the administrative responsibilities. With a population of over 900,000, DuPage County is large enough to benefit from having a county manager. If the county decides to further investigate this possible form of government, some questions I would want answered are: what is the cost-benefit analysis? Where will the county get the funding to pay a county manager? What kind of oversight will be in place? And what will be the required vote to remove a county manager if necessary? Finally, if the county proceeds, it would need to be put on as a referendum for the citizens to decide. Thank you.
What would you say is the single most significant financial challenge facing the county today? Tonia.
We need to continue to keep our taxes low. And with economic climate and demographics changing, with new costs, this is going to become more and more difficult. We must find ways to consolidate and streamline while still providing quality county services. If we're going to remain the DuPage County that we are, the role model of all the other counties, we must elect county board members who are responsible, faithful, and dedicated to keeping DuPage County one of the best places to live, work, and raise a family.
I'd like to apologize to the audience members. I have a handful of questions in my hand that I will not have time to ask tonight because we're at the point in the schedule where it's time for the candidates' closing statements.
Thank you. And thank you again, everyone, for coming out tonight, taking time out of your day, and for the Naperville Area Homeowners Confederation for hosting the forum again. In my opening remarks, I mentioned how much dedication and commitment I have to build a business and how I will bring that same dedication and that same commitment with me to the county board. Because it takes commitment to effectively serve in public office. And I believe the citizens of DuPage County deserve to have representatives who are committed. Now, as in any board, attendance is a clear indicator of one's commitment and how much they really care. In fact, people are often removed from boards because of their poor attendance. Because actions speak louder than words, and facts are facts. And I believe it's my duty to tell the voters the facts about Tony Michalasi. Mr. Michalasi has a 62% attendance rating in 2011, and an overall low attendance rating for the 4 years he's been on the county board. Let's look at this lack of commitment. That's missing 40% of the meetings. In real-world terms, that's you and I leaving our job on Wednesday night and not returning until Monday morning, week after week, let alone 4 years. We deserve better than that. So luckily, thankfully, this November, voters have a choice. They can either vote for an individual who is obviously not committed to serving the citizens of DuPage County, or they can vote for 3 individuals who have demonstrated commitment and dedication on the county board and in the private sector.
Time.
Thank you.
And thanks to all of you. We have now come to the conclusion of tonight's forum. On behalf of Dr. Bob and the board of the Naperville Area Homeowners Confederation, I'd like to thank each of the candidates for their time and their willingness to appear here tonight and answer our questions. I would also like to thank the audience for their attention and the excellent questions they passed on to our screeners. Finally, our sincere thanks go to the City of Naperville, and particularly to Interim Community Relations Manager Kate Houlihan, and to NCTV Channel 17 for their invaluable assistance in making this event possible. Before I step away, let me say it's been a pleasure to have been your moderator tonight. Good luck, and may the best candidates win. Thank you.